Good morning, learners. Welcome to this video tutorial on single-digit long division with no remainders. Before we get going on solving the questions, we're going to go over the three terms that are used when dealing with division, and especially long division. They are divisor, dividend, and quotient. So the term dividend means that that's the number that's being divided. The term divisor is the number that is dividing the dividend. The resulting number that you are going to get is called the quotient. So these are the three terms that you're going to want to remember and keep in mind when you're doing long division. So when I look at this first question here, I'm asking myself, how many times does 4 go into 76? Or another way to word it is how many times, or another way to think of it is how many times is 76 divided by 4? So let's go ahead and solve this first question here. So we're going to look at the 4 and the first number as 7. So how many times can 4 go into 7? If you skip count by 4, you're going to know that 4, 8, 12, 16. So the next number after 4 is 8. But this is a 7. So it's only going to be once that 4 can go into 7. From here, you're going to then multiply 1 times 4. And put it right below the 7 here. From here, you are then going to subtract 4 from 7. And that's going to leave you with 3. Now what you want to do is you want to bring the next number, which is 6, all the way down. So then from here, we're going to look at 4 again. And we're going to ask ourselves, how many times can 4 go into 36? Based on our multiplication tables, I know that 4 times 10 is 40. Well, 36 is 4 less than 40. So that means it's going to be 9 times. So then 9 times 4 is 36. And from here, we're going to subtract again, and we're left with 0, no remainder. So then the answer to my question is right up here. 19 is the quotient. So that is how many times 76 is divided by 4, or how many times 4 goes into 76. Okay, let's move on to this next one. 3 into 42. So, again, we're looking at the first number here as 4. How many times can 3 go into 4? Well, we know that that's once. Multiply 1 times 3. We know that that's a 3. We're going to subtract 3 from 4, which gives us 1. From here, we're going to bring down the 2. So we're going to look at how many times can 3 go into 12. Again, with your multiplication tables, that's going to be 4. 4 times 3 is 12. You subtract, you're left with no remainder. So our quotient is 14. So 42 is divided by 3 14 times. Okay, got a couple more here. Next one. 6 into 84. So how many times can 6 go into 8? We know that that's just the one time. So we're going to put 1 up there. Multiply 1 times 6. We're left with 6. Subtract 6 from 8, and you're left with 2. You want to bring down that 4. And then again, how many times can 6 go into 24? If we skip count, we can get it 6, 12, 18, 24. 4 times. 4 times 6, 24. Subtract, we're left with 0. The quotient is 14. All right, one last one. It's pretty easy. Okay, so again, we're looking at how many times can 7 go into 7? We're just looking at the first number, remember here. We know that that's once. 1 times 7 is 7. We're going to subtract that. We're left with 0 here. Then we bring down the other 7. Again, how many times does 7 go into 7? Once. 1 times 7, 7. 0 remainder, and our quotient is 11. Okay, hope that made sense. I'm also going to post some other videos that are going to be helpful for single digit long division as well. Okay?